Brosplay. Like I'm really like I think I really am onto something. Also, this looks like dick and balls, but
Oh my god! Oh, welcome back. The Russian pilot is drunk again.
I guess welcome back. I don't know how much that's gonna be in the episode, so maybe that wasn't all planned. Actually not every so often, probably 1 in 5 episodes, we either start or end in not an obvious way. So when I get to actually making the episodes, I kind of have to make an executive decision on where it needs to stop or end. Because you have to end videos and start them. They need definable starts and ends.
Yeah, well, they have lengths. A video has to be a length.
So I have to make a decision. And sometimes I add in parts that are very real, but don't seem real because I'm putting them in the episode. It seems like we planned it when I didn't.
Nothing is planned.
Well, no, very, very few things are planned. Every so often, well, I guess it's mostly me.
Well, minimal things are planned.
I'll come into the show with an idea, like a song I want to sing or a stupid idea. Actually, that's the worst part of the show, is all the things I have planned out, because the best things in this show are genuine and really natural.
Organic.
Organic, yes.
Organic.
Ooh, speaking of organic, have you heard of Derplot?
Derplot? Like a lot of derps?
No. Derplant.
Like, no.
I'm really stuffy today. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry for the sniffing. Good driving.
Well, they can't, for some reason, they don't deny civilians access to their military sites.
It's a very interesting decision.
Yeah, if you dress as a civilian, they'll just let you in.
So Derplant is a very funny result. It's a great example of how intention does not always reflect result. So I've recently discovered this channel called I Hate Everything, which is not exactly what it sounds like. He's actually really smart. I really enjoy his stuff. But he has a video about how he really doesn't like memes that have there's no good plausible reason for why that's a meme. It's basically it's famous because it's famous kind of thing.
Yeah, something that just popped up and then won't go away.
Yeah, and there's just no reason for it. And he says it's as dumb as if I just pointed at this plant and said, Derplant! And he intentionally does a stupid voice with it. And unintentionally, he turned it into a meme. Because people, out of spite, memed it. Like, it turned into a real meme. It was on Know Your Meme and everything. People had animated GIFs and pixelated art for it and everything. Like people made it a meme in spite of him. And he really dislikes it, because it's a dumb meme. It doesn't make any sense. It makes even less sense than some of the ones that he was getting upset over. It's just a funny example, because that kind of thing happens all the time.
This fucking idiot. This fucking idiot. Yeah, I know
Take
that's...
cover. That's what he said. Oh, is that the guy?
That's the pilot.
Oh, no
I got
fucking
him.
what? Nice.
Curling.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
No wonder this guy keeps dying. He doesn't know how to get into fucking cars.
This is a different guy.
Oh.
This is a pilot. This guy is actually a military man. Yeah, the meme thing is weird, because something being famous because it's famous is just as reasonable as something being famous because it's cool, or something being famous because it's interesting, right? Like the fact that it's famous makes it famous, but that's the whole point of a meme. A meme is just a generally held idea. Fuck!
You killed him, brother.
Oh, fucking memes.
The pilot was killed by Dank memes.
Sometimes
I can't believe I just said Dank memes.
Sometimes you got too many Dank memes and they're just weighing down your helicopter.
You know, that's so lol random.
So lol random?
So lol random, yeah.
What the fuck is lol random mean?
Exactly. It's something I heard. He calls himself IHE for short. I hate everything.
Oh.
But it's something he was saying. It's like he was saying it like in an ironic tone. Like, this is so lol random. It's a stupid thing that people say.
People say some things.
Stupid things, yeah.
There's some expressions that I don't mind. Like some expressions that even sound intentionally stupid. But there's some expressions that go so beyond a joke that you can just tell they're unintelligent expressions. And it's not like I'm intelligist. Is there a word for that? For not liking stupid people? So like
I'm trying to come up with a joke for it.
Yeah, but I just feel like certain terms get so dumb that it's not worth how stupid they sound.
Well, it's how you choose to present it, and context is also very important. Like, one of my favorite examples of how poor context is, and this is a long lead up actually, but that was a short lead up to a long jump.
Flew and then got smacked down.
All right, so this is actually a good example, a good opportunity for me to talk about something I dislike. So exaggeration is fine, but Dane Cook has a great point about there's 100 firefighters out here is fine, but there's 1 million firefighters out here is way too far. That's a ridiculous amount of firefighters. There's no possible way that there was 1 million, right? So the exaggeration. Fuck, I don't even like I'm bringing this up, but...
Well, there's a term for that if it helps. That's called hyperbole.
Really?
Yeah, when you...
That's what hyperbole is?
Yeah, when something is like... when you say like, I was so hungry I ate a horse.
Right.
That's hyperbole because it's over-exaggeration.
Oh, hyperbole.
Yeah, hyperbole.
Exactly.
But continue.
So I really dislike the term rape in this in the context of beating somebody by a lot in a game. It's very common. You've heard that before, I'm sure.
Super common.
Oh, very common. And I have a huge problem with it because it also doesn't really reflect the idea. And I kind of like the way that H3 said it. It was that he said that we kind of got bent over there. And the way that I chose to interpret it was the game was a sexual encounter in which one was more overpowered than the other. But rape is an entirely it's one person is entirely not down for that situation. That's to say, like, you were forced into a soccer game. Like, it's just wrong. It's wrong, and it's insensitive, and it's a misuse of a very serious term. But that's what I have to say about that.
That's a good point. There is a different level of consent involved in.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
like bent over as an idea is like one party in this consensual situation took control. That's what I like about that one. Like, he's not saying it was rape. He was saying it's just we got bent over. Yeah, anyway.
Well, we weren't upright.
Exactly. I was trying to dance around that topic while also describing my issue with the term because I feel like it's just an insensitive use of a very nice.
I'm doing crazy flips this episode.
It's just it's such a serious... Crude. Yeah, crude is a great word, but it's such a serious topic to apply it in that context, I think is just incorrect and wrong and racist and gross. But
well, it just seems like there's other words that you can use, and bent over is a great one.
Yeah. Plowed.
But I think the point people are trying to go with is that one of the most aggressive things you can do to somebody is rape them.
Exactly.
So I think that's why everybody uses it, because it's like, not only fuck
this mission.
Me.
This is a
fuck every mission we're doing right now.
Hey, I had a list. I intentionally avoided this game on the list of games we could play today, and you're like, "What about Mercenaries?"
Well, if I knew there was only two missions we could do, I probably would not have suggested it.
Winch your car. You got a giant flail. Swing the chair and let her rip.
Yeah, I think what people are trying to do is they're saying, not only did I beat you, I violated you because I beat you so bad.
I get it.
But you know what? Maybe that's the word.
I dislike it.
Just be like, I violated you.
All right.
That sounds really aggressive.
Yeah.
Sounds
super
it's like,
aggressive. Man, our soccer team was so good, we violated you.
Like, it puts in context how weird and insensitive it is to say that.
Yeah. So that's half the lead up of this story.
Wait, that was part of the story?
It's part of the lead up. I promise it's actually a pretty decent payoff. And you know the story. You're going to figure it out pretty soon. So back when we were playing the Call of Duties, the best one of all of them.
COD 4 Modern Warfare?
COD 4 Modern Warfare 1. Go, go, go! Or no, go, go, go! Go, go!
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Check your corners. We were always playing against little kids. So, in a group of my, I guess they were friends at the time. I realized later they weren't really my friends, but hey, that's whatever. I hung it with them. Peers, that's a good word. Yeah, I like that. When we beat, like, 14-year-olds are aggressive on live. Like, it's the first opportunity for them to be completely anonymous and say the dumbest, most inane shit. So they scream at you. They tell you that they fucked your family. They say a bunch of dumb shit.
If only they were aggressive in their gameplay, maybe we would have won.
Yeah, that would be nice. Because I was pretty good at that age. I remember thinking, like, I was like, man, you're acting like a 15-year-old. And then I realized I'm a 15-year-old.
I was going to say, yeah, you're saying we're playing with kids, but we were kids.
Yeah. So... I don't know if it was a common expression, but to say that we raped those kids came up a lot, and like that's a really weird thing to say.
That is a super weird thing to say.
But then see, like, you figured out the story. So then it got applied to other things, and I already don't like that I said that. Someone's gonna take that out of context and be like, "Look what Mitch does. Look what Mitch talks about on the show."
You know what I would say is if someone takes that clip and uses it, they are supporting what it is you were talking about in that context,
and they're violating me.
And little kids.
It all comes. Oh, and kids, yes.
So if you take that out of context, fuck you.
Yeah. So it was then applied to other things. In context, within a small group of people, you rape little kids at this, or yeah, it's really dumb. So this guy, we're in the middle of piano class in high school, with only 3 out of the 30 people who actually know what any of that means. And bear in mind, I disliked this term even then. I still wouldn't even use it then. Motherfucker, this game
shit's about to blow.
Oh, podcast and Aries. Anyway,
we'll get him.
So this guy is doing really good with the piano in the middle of the class, and this guy decides that I guess context isn't important, and he just yells out, "Man, you rape little kids at piano!" And everyone in the class freezes. The teacher looks at him. It's a confusing moment. So that's my whole story.
Well, it's a very confusing moment because that's so not an applicable term, and most well-adjusted people would understand that it only applies in certain scenarios.
But it's not even a solid statement in context. Like to apply that in another is stupid.
Yeah, I guess. Well, certain words are really mercurial. Like one word I love is muck. Like
just mucked them?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can use it in so many different ways. Like you can say, "Oh man, I got mucked by this thing."
Yeah.
Or you could be about to devour your meal and you're like, "I am gonna muck this so hard." Or you could be getting intimate with a girlfriend and you muck her barn. It's all it's all one term.
That was the perfect. That was a perfect. The rule of thirds. No.
Rule of thirds.
Rule of thirds is a direction of photography term. What is it called? Threes, the comedy threes or whatever.
Comedy three. I've never heard of that, but is that how it goes?
I don't. It's probably got its own term, but it's always like you just did it right there. Like you said 2 things that were pretty normal, and the third one was extreme. Like that's the punchline.
2 jabs and a right hook.
Yeah, basically that's probably it's pretty much what it is. Like you do 2 things that make it seem really normal, and then the third one is out of left field. That's perfect. It's fucking great. Good job,
well,
brother.
we keep talking about those words that sound dirty but aren't.
Yeah. Like?
Well, we started with muckluck.
Muckluck.
And now we've done muck. So I feel like we've got some sort of a...
I don't know. That's not really a full tooth. That's
not a trend.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do it again, and then it'll be a trend.
Well, yeah. No, muck is like the root of muckluck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I heard that in university for the first time. That term, and muck.
Oh.
And like another term I really like is
dusty.
No, murked. Someone got murked.
Oh, murked, yeah.
Because it's so ambiguous. It could mean you got defeated. It could mean you got knocked unconscious. It could mean you just lost.
Or mercenaried, plague under destruction.
Yeah, probably not.
No,
probably not that one. Yeah. But all the other ones. All the other ones I said. No, I'm kidding. But
all the other ones you said.
I just think it's cool when there's a word that can be used really generically and conveys meaning more than it conveys, intent more than meaning.
Intent's very important.
Because sometimes you're just trying to say, you're not even trying to say anything specific. You're not trying to say it was a good thing or it was a bad thing or it was even a neutral thing. You're just saying this happened.
Yeah.
This guy got murked. This guy got mucked. It's all the same
murked.
thing.
Yeah,
They both
you just
did.
murked 2 guys in a row.
Yeah, Nelson murks everyone he comes in contact with. I think we need more words like that. Like Louis Simmons, not Louis Simmons.
Louis Simmons.
Louis
Who the
Simmons
fuck
is a weightlifting professional.
Oh.
Louis C.K. talks about how faggot is not a term to describe gay people. It's a term to describe people who are being faggots. Because that's one of those terms that's super mercurial. It doesn't really have a specific meaning.
I love that Slevin scene. He's like, "Oh, it is oh it is," and then Josh Hartnett says, "I guess nobody ever taught you not to define the word with the word."
With the word,
it just gets punched in the face.
That's a wonderful movie.
It's a great movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
Although I'm a little. No, I guess I can't really discuss it without giving things away.
Yeah, and you don't want to spoil a movie like that. It's a wonderful movie. It has Bruce Willis in it. Wait.
It's because you're North Korean, dude. Just honk your horn.
Oh, I was disguised.
Fucking drive.
Get
Oh,
outta
no.
here.
No. Keep going.
Peel out.
Not
Peel
again,
out.
not
down the
again.
hill. Not down the hill.
Key and peel out, bro.
Jesus.
Audi 5000.
Icon's around the corner, but I don't know if I'm going to make it.
2 jokes in a row.
That thing's got to stop beeping at me. I'm not going after it.
Did you know that have you heard of the movie that they made called Keanu?
Is it about Keanu?
Well, I thought it was. It's about their dog that gets kidnapped, I think. I've heard it's supposed to be a parody of John Wick, which is why it's called Keanu.
You have got to be kidding me.
That is a load of shit right there. If you lose...
Is he alive?
He survived
I
it.
think he's still alive.
He survived it. He just ran in, I think.
Okay, well, he better follow me. I think he just knocked that fence over.
He
What an
did.
animal!
Holy
Why is he
shit.
a pilot? He should be an infantry man. Jesus.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch!
Come on, dude.
Which
Get
reminds
over
me,
here.
that was not my favorite. That was actually probably one of my least favorite
X3?
live versions of... Yeah.
Live action versions of the Juggernaut?
The Juggernaut was just not done well, man. Like, he came off as just being, like, a brutish asshole, and I don't think he's like that in the comics.
Well, one of the Juggernaut's best lines is, "It's not a matter of who's gonna let me, it's a matter of who's gonna stop me."
Oof.
Yeah, the Juggernaut is all about power and abusing his power. But that Juggernaut was a thug. At his heart, that's what he was. He wasn't really a well-rounded character like the rest of them, even like the other bad guys. He was just kind of this muscle for hire.
That whole third movie is rushed.
Yeah.
Even the ending was rushed out.
I like that Beast was in it, but that was probably the only major upside to it.
Yeah, but he ended up being in another one. 'Cause Kelsey Grammer was fantastic.
Wait, Kelsey Grammer was in another one, or just Beast?
And he was the Beast in 2 movies.
Was he?
Yeah. Because they're in this weird point now with those movies where there's 2 different timelines. It's very confusing. They even mentioned that in Deadpool.
That I was wondering where that joke was from. Yeah. Okay.
Because like I don't even know. It's confusing. It shouldn't be confusing. Although a funny example of how you're making things comprehensive and understandable is not always, like, it doesn't need to be like that. Like, Metal Gear Solid is one of the most confusing stories I have ever heard of, and even people who like it are confused as fuck. Nobody knows what that game's about. There's weird, I don't even know if it's timelines or what, but I've heard descriptions by really articulate people who still don't fully understand all the things that have happened in that game. It's very strange.
In the 5th one?
No, in all of them.
Oh.
Because they're like, I don't even know how to describe it because I don't know enough about it. What are you doing?
I'm just like so flabbergasted. I cannot get through this fence. Because you saw how hard I hit it the first time, right?
Yeah, it's the opposite of what you'd expect. You have to drive it slow.
You have to,
and then you have to let it go.
Wow.
So hit it slow, but then don't hit it again. It'll fall over.
Okay, so let's see how fast we can get through a fence if we do it. So, boop. Okay.
Nope, even slower.
So I hit it,
back up.
and then I back up.
I think you actually stopped it.
Yes.
Nice.
No!
See, the hard. It's like a Chinese finger trap. The harder you struggle.
Oh, okay. So I have to just. See,
I think... I don't know. See,
yes!
there you go. See? All you have to do is slightly tap it. It's the strangest thing.
We got this. We got this. Boom. Okay. Is it too hard? Maybe. That was even too hard. I got it. There we go. That'll do it.
I don't know if this part has any definable law.
It's so funny. There's got to be something that governs, like, what...
There you go. Okay, so it's slight and then hard. So slight.
So that was...
And now hard.
And then now I gotta let it fall. I think you just gotta hit it a couple of times.
I don't know.
Come on. There we go. That's the lightest I can hit it. I love how I can't ramp it at all. They specifically designed it to not be rampable. Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay, once this fence goes down, we win.
Nice. Oh, come on.
It's gonna blow up, too.
Oh, this thing's gonna blow.
The fence beat us.
I think the explosion.
Us.
Oh, come on.
It's back
you
up.
it up right.
It's back up. This is the sturdiest fence in history.
I think this is the
Holy
most fun
shit.
anyone's ever had with a fence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's still up. Yes!
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 All right, thank you for joining us. That's probably
fence warfare.
The highest point the show will ever reach, actually.
Or the lowest, depending on who you ask.
Fence play? No.
Not exactly.
No.